Over 4 decades have passed since Scarface in 1983 first shocked Hollywood and redefined crime cinema. In this Scarface 1983 versus 2025 Cast Then and Now video, we look back at the actors who brought this masterpiece to life. Some still shining in the spotlight, others sadly gone but never forgotten. Robert Loggia, born January 3, 1930, played the powerful Frank Lopez at 52. With a magnetic portrayal, he depicted a major Miami boss, a man whose smooth, elegant demeanor expertly masked his ruthless business. Loggia perfectly captured the authority of an old guard leader. After a long battle with Alzheimer's, he passed away on December 4, 2015, at 85. He remains an admired, versatile actor. Harris Yulin, born November 5, 1937, played Mel Bernstein at 45. He brought a chilling intensity to the role of a compromised police officer, a man of cold calculation who symbolized the city's deep corruption. His intimidating presence was a formidable obstacle for Tony. The respected actor passed away from cardiac arrest on June 10, 2025, at 87. He leaves behind a celebrated career, admired for his ability to portray complex figures. Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, born November 17, 1958, played Gina Montana at just 25. She was Tony's fiercely protected younger sister, the only person he truly loved. Her character's tragic journey from youthful innocence to corruption provided the film with its true emotional core. Her performance was both heartbreaking and powerful. Currently, Mastrantonio is 66 years old and remains a highly respected and exceptionally talented actress. Mark Margolis, born November 26, 1939, took the role of Alberto the Shadow at 43. As Frank Lopez's loyal henchman, his intense and silent presence was unforgettable. He created a truly menacing aura that required very few words, becoming one of the film's most intimidating figures. The widely respected actor passed away after a brief illness on August 3, 2023, at 83, leaving a powerful legacy of intense character roles. F. Murray Abraham, born October 24, 1939, played Omar Suarez at 43. He portrayed Frank Lopez's scheming right-hand man, a character whose obvious jealousy and untrustworthy nature set the film's central betrayal in motion. Shortly after Scarface, he would win an Academy Award. Currently, Abraham is 86 years old and continues to be one of cinema's most celebrated and acclaimed actors. Paul Shenar, born February 12, 1936, played Alejandro Sosa at 47. He was the cold, calculating, and sophisticated supplier in Bolivia who ultimately becomes Tony's greatest adversary. Shenar's smooth, cultured, yet utterly menacing performance defined the character's calm danger. He passed away after an illness on October 11, 1989, at the age of 53. His portrayal remains one of the most memorable antagonists in cinema history. Al Pacino, born April 25, 1940, took on the iconic role of Tony Montana at 42. He created one of the most explosive and unforgettable characters in film history. Pacino's ferocious, ambitious, and operatic performance defined the movie, chronicling a spectacular rise and fall. Currently, Pacino is 85 years old and remains a living legend, truly one of the greatest actors of all time. Richard Belzer, born August 4, 1944, appeared as the MC at Babylon Club at 38. In a brief but memorable cameo, the famous comedian brought his signature sardonic energy to the club, introducing the crowd to the world Tony now inhabited. The respected actor and comedian passed away on February 19, 2023, at the age of 78, leaving a massive legacy in comedy and television. Stephen Bauer, born December 2, 1956, played Manny Ribera at the young age of 26. He was Tony's charismatic and loyal best friend, the smoother, more charming side of their rising empire. His performance provided a vital contrast to Tony's intensity, though his character's tragic fate sealed the story's devastating conclusion. Currently, Bauer is 68 years old and continues his prolific acting career. Jano Silva, born January 20th, 1948, played the Skull at 35. As Alejandro Sosa's top assassin, his presence was defined by a cold, terrifying silence. He never spoke a word, yet his deadly stare and final actions made him one of the film's most feared characters. The memorable character actor passed away from complications of dementia on May 9, 2020, at the age of 72. Miriam Colon, born August 20th, 1936, played Mama Montana at 47. She was the film's unshakable moral compass, Tony's estranged mother who saw his new wealth with only shame and disappointment. Her powerful, grounded scenes provided a stark contrast to the excess surrounding her son. The esteemed actress and theater pioneer passed away on March 3, 2017, at the age of 80. Michelle Pfeiffer, born April 29, 1958, delivered her star-making performance as Elvira Hancock at just 24. She portrayed the stunning, icy, and ultimately tragic figure who defined the era's glamour. Her elegance and eventual detachment showed the hollow emptiness of their world. Currently, Pfeiffer is 67 years old and remains one of Hollywood's most acclaimed and luminous actresses. Al Israel, born April 16, 1935, played Hector the Toad at 48. Though his appearance was brief, he created one of the most terrifying scenes in cinema history. As the Colombian enforcer in the motel, his taunting demeanor and the infamous chainsaw sequence set the film's brutal standard. It was a shocking and unforgettable moment. Al Israel passed away on March 16, 2011, at the age of 75. Michael P. Moran, born February 8, 1944, played Nick the Pig at 39. He was Tony's arrogant boss at the El Paraíso food stand, representing the small-time life Tony refused to accept. His dismissive attitude towards Tony and Manny provided the spark for their ambition. Moran's role was crucial for showing just how far Tony would climb. He passed away on February 4, 2004, at the age of 59. Pepe Serna, born July 23, 1944, played Angel Fernandez at 39. He was a loyal friend and part of Tony's original crew, meeting a tragic end in the infamous motel scene. His character's shocking death was a pivotal moment, demonstrating the extreme violence Tony would face on his path to the top. Currently, Serna is 81 years old and is celebrated as a vital and enduring character actor. Ted Beniedes, born November 17, 1922, played the undercover detective Seidelbaum at 60. He was the calm professional officer who orchestrated the sting operation intended to catch Tony. His seemingly friendly demeanor expertly concealed the trap he was setting, pushing Tony deeper into paranoia. The veteran actor passed away on October 24, 2014, at the advanced age of 91. Angel Salazar, born March 2, 1956, played Tony's loyal henchman Chichi at 27. He provided much of the film's comic relief with his famous catchphrase, "Check it out." Salazar was a key member of Tony's crew, a familiar face who remained by his side until the very violent end. The beloved comedian and actor passed away on August 11, 2024, at the age of 68. Dennis Holohan, born November 7, 1942, played Jerry the Banker at 40. He represented the legitimate face of the operation, calmly explaining to Tony how to launder his immense profits. His professional, detached performance perfectly showed the corporate side of the criminal world, where business was just business. Currently, Holohan is 82 years old and is also a practicing attorney. Roberto Contreras, born December 12, 1928, played Emilio Rebenga at 54. He was the high-profile target in the Freedom Town riot. Rebenga was the man Tony was ordered to eliminate to secure his green card, making him the first step in Tony's bloody rise. His brief but crucial role set the entire story in motion. The veteran actor passed away on July 18, 2000, at the age of 71. Gary Carlos Cervantes, born January 24, 1953, played one of the shooters at 30. He was heavily involved in the film's climactic final battle, acting as part of Sosa's assassination squad sent to eliminate Tony. His role was a key part of the chaotic and spectacular ending that became iconic. Currently, Cervantes is 72 years old and continues his work as an actor and stuntman. Michael Aldridge, born April 13, 1941, played Tony's lawyer, George Sheffield, at 42. He was the increasingly frustrated attorney trying to keep Tony out of prison, navigating his client's explosive arrogance and paranoia. His performance perfectly captured the difficulty of managing an uncontrollable figure like Montana. The character actor passed away on December 19, 1997, at the age of 56. Cesar Cordova, born May 16, 1936, played the taco stand cooks at 47. In a brief but memorable scene, he refused to be intimidated, bravely standing up to a volatile Tony and Manny. His appearance was a small but effective moment of grounded, everyday defiance against the film's rising criminal figures. The actor passed away on August 26, 2020, at the age of 84. Arnaldo Santana, born September 1, 1950, played Ernie at 32. He was Frank Lopez's loyal bodyguard who later worked for Tony, often seen trying to manage Tony's difficult sister, Gina. His character was a constant presence in the background of the changing empire. Tragically, the young actor passed away just a few years later on October 8, 1987, at the age of 37. Their stories remind us that legends never fade. If you love classic Hollywood, don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt tributes like this.